The act of stretching our wrists daily is more important than you think. If you are participating in any sort of fitness discipline, especially calisthenics, join me for this 5-minute wrist stretching routine. It's important to note that you do not need much space to perform these stretches. They can be done at home or the gym, and all it takes is 5 minutes or less. You want to keep locked arms for most of these stretches. You will also notice how I am being very generous with my body. I'm taking the movement slow and really listening to how my wrists feel. I will also say that wrist stretching can be a very uncomfortable thing to do. I specifically remember how bad it was when I first started calisthenics. But just like with everything, if you continue to do this daily, you'll find yourself having dramatic improvements in your wrist pain, wrist mobility, and wrist strength. The reason it is important to stretch our wrists daily in calisthenics is because we often put our entire body weight on them. Skills like the elbow lever, handstand, planche, and frog stand are excruciating on the wrists if you're a beginner. You also do not have to follow this routine completely. For me, my wrists warm up a lot easier since I've been doing this a while, but for you, it could take longer. So if you feel like your wrist needs some loving for an extra 5 to 10 minutes, go right ahead and take that time. When I start doing the outward side rocks, I also find it beneficial to protract my scapula. Personally, I feel like this is a great time to just work on improving my scapular mobility, finger strength, and improve my wrist strength all at once. The rest of these stretches I think are great if you want to learn false grip in the future for things like muscle ups. Next up, we're turning our hands inward for the inside false grip. We're going to be making fists in this position as well. Make sure you be generous and listen to your body when doing these false grip stretches. It's going to be hard to keep your arms completely straight. Now we're going to prop up to our fists from the false grip position. We're going to rock from the back of our fist to the front of our fist. Fist rocks feel great on your wrists, and I just want you guys to pay attention to how generous and how slow I am being in these movements. Almost done. We're putting our hands together in prayer hands and squeezing. This is also a great time to give your body some gratitude. Moving them upside down and back up to neutral. And the last thing we're going to do is shake and roll our wrist out. Your next goal is to go attack that workout. Strict form only.